Elon Musk says that you should work 80 to 100 hours a week because then in 4 months you'll cover what it takes a 40-hour week person 1 year. So this video is about hard work versus smart work. Kind of what are the thoughts about these two? And I have some stories about this. Whenever I ask candidates and I say, hey, how hard do you work? And they answer me, hey, I work smart. I instantly know the answer. I know that they're not hardworking, and they usually, actually always, they don't have much. This has been held true for me for the past 8 years, meaning I have yet to meet a person who tells me, hey, I work smart, and they make a lot of money. This hasn't happened to me in 8 years. So I want to go over 7 people. And if this strategy holds true, how does this apply to them? So, for example, the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook. He starts his day at 4:30 in the morning, and he's the first person at the office and the last to leave. You don't think Tim works hard and smart? Because that's the argument, right? The argument they'll say to that is, hey, I work smart. I don't need to work hard. Well, how about Tim Cook? You think he's working from 4:30 and 4:30 first in office, last to leave because he doesn't also work smart and hard? How about Mark Cuban, who said he didn't take a vacation for 7 years? You don't think he worked smart? Just process this. Like, don't you think he worked smart and hard? Of course he did. How about Jeff Bezos? How in the early days of Amazon, they said it was 12-hour days, 7 days a week, and they were working till 3 a.m. shipping books. The richest man in the world now. Don't you think he also works smart and hard? So now process all these guys that I frequently interview who tell me this, hey, I work smart. Like, it's crazy. It's the most insane thing in the world. And before I get into the fourth person and their work ethic, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by Bubble. Now, what Bubble will allow you to do is it will allow you to build your own SaaS product, your own social network, or your own marketplace without engineers. You know, hiring engineers and all the programming languages, it's so much work and it's so expensive. So if you've had a dream project that you love, that you've always wanted to build, you can use Bubble and you can learn how to use it in just 4 to 5 hours, which is extremely fast, right? 4 to 5 hours, you can learn how to use it and you can build yourself your own dream social network, SaaS tool, or a marketplace. And it's a code-free programming language. And one note I'd like to say, the founder Emmanuel told me that there's a business built on Bubble that raised $300 million and they're still run on Bubble. Which is crazy, right? That means you can ship your MVP or a major project via Bubble. So here we go, the fourth person, Venus and Serena Williams. They were up at 6 a.m. in the morning hitting tennis balls when they were 7 and 8 years old. 7, 8 years old. Don't you think they were working smart and hard? How about fifth person, Phil Jackson? He's the coach of the Lakers and he was the coach of the Chicago Bulls. And he said this about Michael Jordan. He said, hard work is what made Michael Jordan a legend. Don't you think Michael also worked hard and smart? Now, how about Marissa Mayer, person number 6? She was the CEO of Yahoo, and she was Google employee number 4, I believe. She was the 4th person to ever join Google. How she put in 130 hours per week at Google. Process that. Don't you think she also worked smart? Like, don't you think Marissa Mayer worked smart, man, and hard? Like, point number 7, my last person that we'll cover here is GE CEO Jeffrey Immelt. He worked 100 hours per week for 24 years. I'll say it again. CEO of GE, we all know GE. Think about your light bulb. Worked 100 hours a week for 24 years. Now, don't you think Jeff worked smart? Or you think he was just a crazy lunatic, not knowing what he was doing, right? So next time you meet a person who you ask, hey, how hard do you work? And they say, well, I work smart. You should already know what to think about that person. He doesn't work hard and he actually doesn't work smart and probably not that smart. Because why would all these super intelligent, super successful people all work extremely hard and smart? But this guy, like, it frustrates me that people say this. You know the right answer to this question is? The right answer is, I'll do whatever it takes to achieve my objective for the company and I'll work as hard as I have to achieve it. That's the right answer. You can throw in there, and I also work smart. But that's irrelevant, right? Like, so I want you to remember Marissa Mayer's work ethic, Elon's work ethic. I want you to remember Apple, Tim Cook's work ethic, the CEO of GE work ethic as you're thinking about this. And the answer you should always seek is, hey, I'll do whatever it takes to make this business successful and take it to the next level. And let's end this with a quote from Thomas Edison. And Thomas Edison said, The reason a lot of people do not recognize opportunity is because it's usually goes around wearing overalls and looking like hard work. That's crazy. This channel is all about entrepreneurship and startups. If you enjoy videos about entrepreneurship and startups, subscribe to this channel. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I usually release several videos a week because I went through so much pain building our company to 80,000 customers that now I'm and it took a lot of years, right? It took many years. So now I'm just sharing a lot of the knowledge and hacks and things that I learned to help people not make as many mistakes as I did and become even more successful faster. So subscribe to this channel and thanks for watching.